role in 1,000-Pound Sisters has impressed a lot of people. Her road to having skin surgery after losing 500 pounds is shown in the most recent season of the show. However, in addition to shedding pounds, Tammy has also undergone a shift in her personality, and some of her followers are beginning to speculate that this transformation may be the result of a mental illness. You can view the debate by continuing to read. Two sisters weighing 1,000 pounds. Tammy Slaton struggles to get skin surgery. Tammy's difficulties to having her excess skin removed through surgery were featured in the episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters that came before this one. She was informed that she had an excessive amount of superfluous skin, which necessitated the surgeon to collaborate with numerous teams. In addition, it would be risky for Tammy, particularly considering that she is still recuperating from the weight loss operation she underwent. Tammy, on the other hand, is resolute in her pursuit of her physical objectives. Why do fans believe that Tammy suffers from bipolar disorder? On Reddit, a number of fans of the show 1,000-Pound Sisters question the likelihood that Tammy Slaton suffers from bipolar disorder. As stated in the poster, they observed the dramatic changes in Tammy's behavior that occurred after she had a significant reduction in her weight. The op also recalled a scenario in which Tammy farted inside of a plane, which caused her to laugh so hard that she couldn't contain her laughter. A number of years later, however, she became really irritated when Amy farted in a limousine when they were out on a night out, which was intended to be a happy time for them. On the other hand, it is possible that Tammy is a hypocrite who chooses and selects items that are appropriate in the present time. That is what I believe to be the primary issue that I have with her. There are times when she becomes uninterested in things, but then the exact same thing can occur and she will become extremely anxious. During the ride in the limousine, she stood out a lot. Despite the fact that Tammy was drawn to the limo driver, she felt embarrassed by Amy's antics. Additionally, she was swayed by the fact that Amy had a wonderful day and was openly confident in herself while she was in that class. I find her to be intolerable. That's right, I saw that as well, and it irritated me. I believe that Tammy was directing her feelings of uncertainty towards Amy since she was dancing confidently while wearing only her underwear. What exactly is going on? Is she just a hypocrite or does she suffer from bipolarity? Sisters weighing 1,000 pounds. Today, how is Tammy Slaton doing? Tammy Slaton has been quite active on social media, posting updates with her followers. Earlier, the star of 1,000-Pound Sisters released a video in which she expressed her regret to her sister, Amy, for the manner in which she behaved during their limousine ride. However, she explained that she was angry because Amy was apparently already drunk before they started filming in the van. She was upset because Amy was already intoxicated. In addition, Tammy made it clear that she had an unwavering affection for her sister and that she would never want to despise her. Tammy Slaton, one of the stars of the reality television series 1,000-Pound Sisters, has been a subject of much discussion, both in terms of her struggles with obesity and her complex personality traits. Throughout the show, Tammy's behavior has sparked intense debate, with fans and viewers frequently questioning her actions, responses, and attitude toward the weight loss journey she and her sister Amy face. A significant question that often arises is whether Tammy's behavior can be attributed to bipolar disorder or if she is simply acting hypocritically in some situations. Is her volatility a result of mental health struggles, or is it indicative of deeper issues with accountability and personal growth? To explore this question, we must first take a look at Tammy's personality, her behavior on the show, and her health struggles, particularly her issues with obesity. We will also examine her relationship with her family members, particularly her sister Amy, and how Tammy's actions and choices affect the people around her. Finally, we'll delve into the nuances of bipolar disorder and how it may or may not align with Tammy's behavior, as well as discuss the possibility of hypocrisy and its role in her personal narrative. a complex personality. From the very beginning of 1,000-Pound Sisters, viewers are introduced to Tammy Slaton as a woman who is struggling with both her physical health and emotional well-being. Her size and weight have had a significant impact on her life, and throughout the show, she faces challenges in trying to lose weight and maintain a healthier lifestyle. However, her journey is far from simple, as Tammy's personality is multifaceted, and her actions on the show often seem contradictory. Tammy's larger-than-life persona on 1,000-Pound Sisters has made her a polarizing figure. On one hand, she is seen as a person who has had to endure many struggles: her weight, her health issues, and her strained family relationships. On the other hand, she exhibits behaviors that some viewers find frustrating or even hypocritical, particularly in relation to her weight loss journey. She has repeatedly been shown to struggle with following through on plans for improving her health, despite expressing a desire to lose weight and live a healthier life. Tammy's frequent ups and downs in motivation, commitment, and behavior have caused many to question the underlying reasons for her actions. Her struggles with weight are compounded by her relationships with others, particularly her sister Amy. The two have a complicated dynamic, marked by both moments of close support and moments of tension and conflict. Tammy often turns to Amy for help, but she also exhibits a level of resistance that can frustrate those around her. These contradictions in her behavior have led to ongoing debates about whether Tammy is truly struggling with mental health issues such as bipolar disorder, or if she is simply acting in a way that reflects a lack of accountability, self-discipline, or personal responsibility. Bipolar disorder. Understanding the diagnosis. To better understand whether Tammy's behavior can be attributed to bipolar disorder, it's important to first gain a basic understanding of the condition. Bipolar disorder, previously known as manic depressive illness, is a mental health condition characterized by extreme mood swings that include emotional highs, mania or hypomania, and lows, depression. These mood swings can be severe and may significantly affect a person's ability to function in everyday life. There are two primary types of bipolar disorder. Bipolar I disorder. This type is characterized by manic episodes lasting at least 7 days or by manic symptoms that are so severe that immediate hospital care is needed. Depressive episodes occur as well, typically lasting at least 2 weeks. Bipolar II disorder. This type involves a pattern of depressive episodes and hypomanic episodes, but not the full-blown manic episodes that are characteristic of bipolar I. Individuals with bipolar disorder may experience periods of stability between mood swings, but the unpredictable nature of the condition can be difficult to manage without proper treatment and support. The symptoms of bipolar disorder can often overlap with other mental health conditions such as depression, anxiety, and borderline personality disorder. It's important to note that a diagnosis of bipolar disorder requires a comprehensive evaluation by a trained mental health professional, and only they can determine whether someone is living with the condition. In the case of Tammy Slaton, her behavior on 1,000-Pound Sisters exhibits some characteristics that could align with bipolar disorder. For example, Tammy's mood often fluctuates rapidly. She can be upbeat, excited, and motivated one moment, only to fall into a deep sense of despair or frustration the next. Her mood swings can be drastic, and her actions often reflect a lack of impulse control, a hallmark of manic or hypomanic episodes. She has also been shown to be prone to making impulsive decisions, particularly when it comes to her eating habits and her attitude toward her weight loss goals. At times, Tammy's behavior seems erratic, as though she is on a roller coaster of emotions that she cannot seem to control. One particularly telling moment occurs when Tammy expresses a desire to lose weight and live a healthier life, only to later abandon these goals or act in ways that sabotage her progress. For example, she might agree to follow a strict diet or exercise routine but quickly give in to temptations, leading to frustration and disappointment. These moments of self-sabotage and indecision could be indicative of the mood instability associated with bipolar disorder. Additionally, Tammy's sometimes combative and confrontational attitude may be linked to irritability, which is a common symptom of both manic and depressive episodes in people with bipolar disorder. She can be highly defensive and resistant to criticism, particularly when it comes to her health and weight. These responses can lead others to feel that she is being hypocritical or acting in ways that contradict her stated desires. However, while some of Tammy's behavior might align with the characteristics of bipolar disorder, it's important to remember that only a mental health professional can make an official diagnosis. Moreover, some of Tammy's actions may not necessarily be due to a mental health condition but could reflect deeper issues related to her past experiences, personal struggles, and relationship dynamics. Hypocrisy, a pattern of contradictions. On the other hand, many viewers of 1,000-Pound Sisters have expressed frustration with Tammy's seeming hypocrisy. Tammy frequently talks about her desire to lose weight, improve her health, and take control of her life, but her actions often suggest otherwise. This behavior has led some fans to accuse her of being hypocritical, especially when she repeatedly breaks promises to herself and her family. One of the most glaring examples of Tammy's hypocrisy is her tendency to blame others for her struggles while refusing to take full responsibility for her own actions. Throughout the series, Tammy has blamed a variety of factors: her weight, her family dynamics, her lack of support for her inability to lose weight and improve her health. Yet, despite the help and encouragement she receives from Amy and others, Tammy often resists taking ownership of her decisions. This lack of accountability has caused many viewers to label her as hypocritical, particularly when she says one thing but does another. Tammy's contradictions are also evident in her interactions with her sister Amy. On one hand, Tammy is quick to seek Amy's support and advice when she feels overwhelmed, but on the other hand, she often lashes out when Amy tries to offer constructive criticism or guidance. This back-and-forth dynamic can be frustrating to watch, as Tammy's behavior seems to contradict her desire for help and change. Her resistance to advice, coupled with her repeated failure to follow through on her goals, gives the impression that she is not fully committed to making the necessary changes to improve her health. In many ways, this pattern of behavior reflects a form of self-sabotage, which is common in individuals who struggle with personal accountability. Tammy may want to lose weight and improve her health, but her actions suggest that she is not ready to make the sacrifices and hard choices required for lasting change. This internal conflict between what she says and what she does is a key feature of hypocrisy, and it has contributed to the perception that Tammy is not fully serious about her goals. The impact of Tammy's behavior on others, whether due to bipolar disorder, hypocrisy, or a combination of both, Tammy's behavior has a significant impact on the people around her. Most notably, her relationship with her sister Amy is often strained by her actions. Amy, who has her own health struggles, is frequently forced to act as a caretaker for Tammy, providing emotional and logistical support. This dynamic can be exhausting for Amy, who is often caught between wanting to help her sister and dealing with Tammy's resistance and contradictions. Amy's frustration with Tammy's behavior is palpable at times, and viewers can see the emotional toll it takes on her. She has expressed concern about Tammy's health and future, but her attempts to motivate and encourage her sister are often met with resistance. This dynamic highlights the complexities of familial relationships when one person's behavior is unpredictable and difficult to navigate. While Amy continues to offer support, it's clear that Tammy's actions, whether stemming from mental health issues or personal choices, are making it harder for her to make progress in her weight loss journey. Bipolar disorder or hypocrisy. In the case of Tammy Slaton, it is difficult to definitively say whether her behavior is the result of bipolar disorder or if she is simply acting in a hypocritical manner. On one hand, Her mood swings, impulsive decisions, and erratic behavior could align with the characteristics of bipolar disorder. On the other hand, her tendency to contradict her words with her actions, along with her lack of accountability, suggests that her struggles may be more related to personal growth and emotional resistance. Ultimately, the answer may lie in a combination of both factors. Tammy's behavior may be influenced by mental health issues such as bipolar disorder, but it is also clear that her journey is complicated by her own internal conflicts and struggles with self-discipline. Her story is one of complexity, with moments of vulnerability and frustration, and it's clear that her path to health and well-being will not be straightforward. Regardless of the underlying causes, Tammy's story serves as a reminder that personal growth is not always a linear process. Whether it is bipolar disorder, hypocrisy, or a mix of both, the challenges she faces are deeply human, and her journey is far from over.